Good afternoon, everyone. We are now live in CADinCloud, Digital Creatives Philippines, and BricsCAD Philippines Facebook page. We are also live in CADinCloud YouTube channel and Digital Creatives PH Twitch for the only 9 commands you need to get started with 3D CAD. We are inviting you to like and share our live stream for today. Like and follow CADinCloud, Digital Creatives Philippines, BricsCAD Philippines Facebook page. Join our official group BricsCAD User Philippines. I'm Angeline, your host for today, and we'll be right back in a few minutes.
BricsCAD is computer-aided design software for people who build things. It's the best choice for drafters, designers, architects, and engineers. It's highly compatible with everything you already know. It's based on industry standard DWG for both 2D drafting and 3D modeling. BricsCAD leverages the power of artificial intelligence to help you work faster and more accurately. Hundreds of third-party applications run on BricsCAD to power your workflows. BricsCAD is a design platform that runs as one product, end-to-end. BricsCAD BIM is a unique CAD-accurate building information modeling system that keeps design first. BricsCAD Mechanical brings a familiar workflow to mechanical assembly design, and it works with BricsCAD BIM to enable the design and documentation of manufactured building products. No other CAD vendor can deliver on this promise. BricsCAD is cost-effective. A BricsCAD perpetual license is half the price of a yearly subscription to that other CAD program. Try BricsCAD today.
We'll be adding our instructor for today, an application engineer in CADinCloud, Sir Lloyd Tarambulo. Good afternoon po, sir.
Good afternoon, Angeline. Okay, so let me adjust first my camera. So, there you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, good afternoon. Okay, so I think everything is clear now. Okay, so by the way, guys, welcome back to another session for the free tutorials on BricsCAD learning series, a free learning series in BricsCAD. Okay, so I hope my voice is clear. So I think it's clear naman. Okay, so our topic for today will be all about the 9 commands that you needed in order to start to get started in 3D in BricsCAD. Okay, actually, it's not I added some commands, so technically it will not be 9 commands na, but konti lang naman yung nadagdag. Okay, so yan, and it will be fast. This will be easy. So the lecture will be simple. I think some of you are familiar with the commands for the reason that we already discussed most of it in our previous na mga discussions or learning sessions. Okay? So yan, so I'm broadcasting right or directly from Cebu City. Okay, so the weather is clear, so everything is fine. So COVID is minimal na. Okay, so by the way, we're going to share my screen para maka-start na tayo. So I will share my screen. Okay, so let me check. Okay, so I'm checking if I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so yan. Okay, so without further ado, so let's proceed in our discussion for today. Okay, so first, of course, I will going to open the BricsCAD. This is version 21. Okay, so let me open. Okay, so I will going to open here. For our discussion for today, I will be using the launch BricsCAD shape. We will be using BricsCAD shape. Okay. Okay, then after that, okay, so I will be using the template millimeter. Okay, so I'll be opening that. Then click new drawing. Okay, so yan. Okay, so we are now here on the ano no, parang SketchUp like. Okay na what do you call this environment. Okay, so yun meron tayo ditong um, a person that will represent where is our ground. Yan. So we have here the horizon, we have here the sky, and we have the ground. Okay, so yan siya. Okay, then after that, okay, so um, we will be modeling. Okay, so much better if you are modeling, okay, or doing modeling. So we will not be using the perspective na view. Okay, so much better we will going to use the parallel environment or user interface of this BricsCAD shape. So what we'll be doing here is we will going to switch first, okay, our view into a parallel view. So I will go here. Sorry, this one. Okay, so here in the visual style, okay, there you go. Right below. So we have here the perspective, okay, in option. So we have on this percentage now. So next, what we will be doing here is we will going to click this one. Yan. Then i-drag mo siya pa left side. Yan, makita mo kulay black na siya. Yan. So wala na yung horizon. Ngayon, i-delete ko tong yung kalbong tao na to. Okay. So we will going to delete him. So yan. So we will not be needing him now. So I will just simply delete that. Okay, ngayon, in order for us, okay, to really see, okay, the ground. So although we have here the use as icon display X and Y, so much better to recognize or malaman natin kung saan banda yung ground, or let's have a representation for our ground, and that is through our grid lines. Okay, so in order to show our grid lines, so you will simply press F7, okay, for the grid lines. So F7, okay, there you go. So yan, so makikita mo na yung ground natin. Okay, so yan. Ngayon, okay, ano yung 9 commands na yan na sinasabi dun sa title natin, okay, in our live? on our learning session today. Okay, so ano yung 9 comments na yun? So, I'll just open a notepad here. So, hindi ko na siya nilagay sa na PowerPoint na because it will be very simple lang naman. Okay, then maguguluhan lang kayo kung nasa PowerPoint pa yan. Okay, so these are the 9 commands that you needed, okay, in order for you to start or get started in 3D modeling in BricsCAD. Okay, so specifically on the BricsCAD shape, okay, na part ng software natin. Because we all know that if you are going to avail, okay, a license of BricsCAD or a software ng BricsCAD, so it includes na apat, no, 5. That's BricsCAD shape. That's 2D drafting, 3D modeling, mechanical, and the BIM. Okay? So, yung 9 commands na yun is actually extrude, mirror, copy, rotate, move, connect to nearest. Yes, this connect to nearest. Okay, so push, pull, array, subtract. Okay? So this is very simple, guys. Okay, so what we will doing here is a very simple exercise. We will going to create a table. Okay, so a table, normally makikita mo siya siguro sa gitna ng mga sofa, na table. So just to have these commands, okay, or just to use these commands on our discussion today. Okay. And we all know that 3D modeling things come from 2D. So we needed the 2D pa rin in order to create okay, our 3D model exercise here. Okay, so without further ado, so let's start. So what I will going to do here first is I will going to create a rectangle. Okay, so we all know that the shortcut of BricsCAD is almost the same dun sa nakasanayan yung other CAD softwares. Okay? So, I will going to type rec, then press enter. Okay, and after that, I'm going to put 0, 0. So, that's 0, 0. Okay? So, I will be starting on the origin that represented visually by the intersection of the X, Y, and Z. So, I'll just press enter. Okay, then after that, let's enter a dimension. So, remember, this is BricsCAD shape, but this is still BricsCAD. So, in other words, you can still use your coordinate system in creating objects in BricsCAD. Okay, so if you don't know the coordinate systems, so just browse the videos of BricsCAD. You will find the discussion about coordinate system. Of course, that was discussed by me also previously. Okay, so what I will be using on the second point, to determine the second point, I will be using the format of relative Cartesian. Okay, so let's say I have a dimension of I have here 1000. Okay, along x-axis. So you can see that on the command line of the BricsCAD shape here at the lower left. Then after that, okay, so comma, so 100. I will put 100 for the value of y. So in summary, that is 1000 along x and 100 along y are relative to the 0, 0 intersection of x and y. Okay, accept ko. Okay, so there you go. So simply double click your mouse wheel in order for it to zoom extend. Okay, so then press and hold the shift and press and hold your mouse wheel in order for it to navigate or to orbit. Okay, so there you go. So I'll just set the view here, and then I wanted to put a chamfer here at the both and both sides of this rectangle that I created. Okay, so we all know that this is 100. This is 100. Okay, so in order to put a chamfer here with a 100 distance, so simply type CHA for chamfer. Okay, then after that, enter. So we have an option here on the chamfer. Just always read your command line. So you have an option on the chamfer command. So you need to determine first the distance. So we're going to type letter D for the distance. So that is the option. So D for distance, accept. So it will going to ask for first for the for the distance one or first entity distance. So I will going to put 100 millimeter. So 100 for the distance one. Then for the distance two, I already have 100 value here because I entered 100 and the distance one. So you can simply press enter, or if you're unsure, so you can type again. Okay, so you can type again 100. Okay, so 100 if you're not sure. Okay, then after that, so you simply click, okay, this side. So click and click the other one. Okay, there you go. So you have a chamfer now. So if you want a better angle for the view, so you can put your view into top view. Okay, kung nahirapan kayo sa 3D model, lalo na parang nag-overlap yung grid lines natin. So you can simply uh, type -v, okay, then letter T for top, in order to set the view into top view. There you go. Okay, then chamfer again. So you already entered the value for the distances, so no need to enter again. So click for the first distance and click for the second object. Okay, object I mean. Okay, there you go. So I'll put the view into southwest isometric. So I'll type -v again. Okay, then SW for southwest isometric. There you go. So I have a southwest isometric now. Okay, so for the first command that we have here, we have the extrude. Okay, so on the icon, we all know, most of us know that this is the icon of the extrude based on the previous discussion that we have here in BricsCAD. Okay, but you can still use the shortcut of preview of your previous CAD software. So that is EXT for the short for the alias. Okay, enter. Then you need to select the object. Okay, then after that, enter. Okay, then you need to enter the height of extrusion. So that would be 50 for the height of extrusion. Okay, I will going to accept. Okay, there you go. So yan. So currently we are on the shape visual style. So you have also X-ray, you have hidden, realistic, sketchy, and so on. So let's use the default shape for the visual style. Okay, that's very simple. That's extrude. Okay, so extrude is simply converting 2D objects into 3D objects. Okay, so most of us know that. Okay, so this command is very popular in most of the CAD softwares, especially on the transition of 2D to 3D. Okay, so for the next one, we have here mirror. Okay, so we all know, okay, that if you are going to mirror a certain object, you need to find, okay, the center, okay, or what we call the mirror line, okay, or the mirror reference. Okay, so if we were going to mirror this object, and that would be 90 degrees here, so we were going to have another object here. So what we are going to do here is we will going to type first the MI command for the mirror. Okay. And after that, you will going to click the object that you are going to mirror and enter. Okay. Then after that, you need to specify the mirror line. Okay. So this is the mirror line. So we're going to click for the first point here, then click for the second point here. Okay, then after that, okay, the command line is asking if you want to delete the source object or you don't want to delete the source object, and you will going to retain this one. Okay, so our purpose here is duplication. So we will going to retain the source object. So what we're going to do here is we will going to accept the no no or keep entities. Okay, accept. Okay, so there you go. There you go. So simple as that. Okay, then we will going to mirror again here. So going to type mi for mirror. Select these two objects. Enter. First point here. The second point here. Okay, then accept. There you go. So we have this object now. Okay, so it's very simple. It's very easy. Okay. The next one is copy. Okay, but even later, copy will be later. Okay, so we're going to have side commands now. Okay, so this will serve as the tabletop. Okay, so this will serve as the tabletop, and we observe that currently this tabletop is on the ground. Okay, so let's say our table has the height of 600 millimeter, okay, from the ground. So what we'll be doing here is we will going to put a displacement for this object, or we will going to move this object from the ground along the z-axis 600 millimeters. So there will be no changes, or there will be no movement on the x and y axis. So it means in displacement in BricsCAD or CAD software, so if you don't have movement on the x and y axis, so you are going to put a value only on the z-axis. So that will be our displacement. So if I will going to move this object, okay, so we are now using the move command here. So our commands, list of commands is not in order, but at least we are hitting, okay, those commands. So we're going to highlight all of this object, enter. So you can do the base point method. Okay, the method that you are going to click a base point, then you are going to hover. Okay, in order for you to have the direction of the movement. Okay, so let me check muna na. Okay, there you go. Okay, so yan, but as I said, we will be using the displacement method. It's much better for us to use the displacement method in order for you to know some mathematics base or concepts, diba, in BricsCAD. This is also applicable in other CAD softwares. Okay, so yan. So we're going to accept displacement. So we're going to tap letter D or simply press enter to accept the default option of displacement. Okay, then after that, I will going to put a value. So as I said, we don't have movement along X, Y. So we will going to put a value, or we will going to put zero value or zero, okay, on the X and Y. Then we will going to have a value lang on the Z axis. So if you notice on your command line, the value for the displacement that it's requiring is tatlo. So that's X, Y, and Z. So X comes first, then Y comes in second, then Z comes in third. So we're going to type 0, 0, okay, 600. Okay, for the displacement. Okay, accept. There you go. So nakaangat na yung table natin. Okay, tabletop. Ngayon, so wala naman siguro yung table na nakalutang. So kailangan niya ng paa. So paano natin gagawin yung paa? Okay, so nag-transition tayo from English to Tagalog. Okay, so go back to English. So how we will going to create, okay, the ano yung English ng paa? Okay, the feet. Yung paa ng ng table. Okay. So by the way, so to do that, so we're going to create a rectangle again. Okay, so 0, 0 for the first point. Okay, then at 100, okay, 50, okay, for the Z, for the X and Y value, second point. Okay, then after that, okay, so I can use, guys, extrude again, or so let's use extrude na lang ulit. Okay, so ext for extrude. Okay, then after that, okay, for the extrusion height, okay, so we will going to put 600. Okay, there you go. So that's 600. Okay, then after that, we were going to copy. Okay, so we were going to copy, guys. Magka-copy tayo. Okay. So yan. Okay, so click ko to. So yan. Then after that, okay, actually, there are so many ways na much faster on this method. But just in order for us to discuss, okay, this rotate, okay, command here. So we were going to do this longer method. Okay, I repeat, we have much faster method in creating this, table legs pala legs. Okay, then compared to this. But in order for us to discuss, okay, the rotate command, so we will going to do this. Okay, bakit? Anong gagawin natin? Kasi i-rotate natin to. Okay, so ganun lang. Okay, so yan. So by the way, by default, it is detecting the faces now. So I can press tab. Yan. Yan, in order for it to be highlighted. Okay, then after that, we have here. Okay, so just click for the rotate. There you go. So just click for the rotate here. Okay, then after that, okay, so you can click. Okay, you will going to click the object. There you go. Then after that, you can type 90 degrees. Okay, so it is now rotated. Then we will going to move this one. Okay, so move this one here. So yan. So hassle, di ba? Pwede mo namang i-mirror. Okay, but just to discuss, okay, the rotate command. So that's why we do that. Okay? Then, actually, hindi na ito magiging 9. May dadagdag ako dito. Okay, so I will going to put here number 10. Okay, so I will going to put, okay, yung opposite ng subtract. We have, okay, so yung, okay, union. Okay, so I will going to add unions. Okay, so Ma'am Nelsie, we're going to change the title to 10 comments. Okay, so yan, so bonus, okay. So it will be 10 na. Okay, hindi na siya 9. Okay, so how to use union? You can simply highlight. Okay, here you can type union, but kung tinatamad ka, nandito siya. Oh, yan. So if you're going to expand here, so you have union, subtract, and other comments. So we're going to click union. Okay, so ano yung ginagawa ni union? Okay, yun na yun. Diba? Okay. So it will going to combine 3D objects. Okay, and after that, okay, so dito na natin isali yung first option ng array, which is polar. Okay, so we will going to use polar array. Okay, so hindi ako makagamit dito ng ng special snap sa sa BricsCAD shape. So we're going to create a line here as my reference. Okay, then after that, okay, so kung nagmamadali ka para ma-create to, yung mga paa na to. Okay, so pwede mo naman itong i-mirror if you want. You can do mirror. But kung nagmamadali ka, pwede namang array. Okay, so you can simply type AR for array. Select mo to. Then after that, you're going to use polar. So that is PO for polar. Okay, then click for the center point of array. Yan. So yan na siya. Di ba ang pangit? Okay, syempre 4 lang kailangan nating paa. Okay, so babawasan natin. So in an array command, these are called as items. Okay, items yung tawag dito. Okay, so hindi pa na-terminate yung command natin. So pwede nating palitan yung number of items. So you will going to type I for items. Then after that, enter. So currently we have 6 items. That's why, okay na magbilang. Okay, so 6 yan. Okay, so papalitan natin to ng 4. So 4 dapat. Okay, so 4. Okay, accept. So there you go. Diba? I'll just delete. I will going to accept by enter again or space. Then delete this one. Okay, so meron na tayong table, pero kahit naman yung pag yung table mo ganito siya ng butas. So nag-table ka pa. Okay, kung butas lang naman yung table mo. Okay. So, yan. So, I hope na-catch up kayo. It's very simple to use the array and other commands. Okay. So, next natin. So, mag-array pa rin tayo. So, wow, grabe. Parang ako din, naslang ako din na. So, mag-array pa rin tayo, guys. Okay. Parang, bakit ganun yung boses ko dun? Okay, so, mag-array pa rin tayo, guys. So, we were going to create, we were going to complete, okay, the tabletop. Okay, so we were going to complete the tabletop. Okay, so, what are we going to do here? So we're going to create again a rectangle here. So with the dimension of at 400. Yes, that will be at 400, comma 100. Okay, then we're going to extrude this to I will going to extrude this into 50 pa rin. Okay, so 50 pa rin siya. So 50 pa rin. Yan. Then we're going to move this. Sorry. Okay. Bigla akong naka-open ng bagong file. Okay, so by the way, so I will going to move this. Okay, so we're going to move this here. Yan. And after that, okay, sinadya ko talaga yan nakapos. Okay, kasi gagamit tayo ng tinatawag na press pull. Sample lang. So yan siya, press pull. Pero hindi talaga yan yung gagamitin natin. Okay? So yan yung purpose ng press pull. So na-discuss naman natin yan last time. Okay? Maybe we can find a way na ma-maximize yung gamit niya in our exercise today. But for now, I think yan lang yung paggamitan ko ng press pull in this exercise. Okay? So yung ginagawa ng press pull. Okay? So from the name itself, it's pulling object and pressing. Yan. Kaya press pull. Diba? Okay, pero mas madali. Alam nyo, extend command sa 2D. So, meron kasi tayo dito yung tinatawag na connect to nearest. Okay. So, yan. So, pag hinover ko dito, so, that will be under on model. Sorry. So, I have here, connect with nearest. So, pinlik ko yan. Yan. Ma-extend siya. Okay. Pilo lang siya. Okay. Again pakita natin yung press pull. So, yan yung press pull natin. Yan. Okay. Okay. So, by the way, so that is our press pull and connect to nearest. Then, i-extend natin siya or i-duplicate natin siya para mapuno yung tabletop natin. Ngayon, pwede naman copy ito. Pero gamitan natin ng rectangular array. Okay, di ba? Para medyo social. Okay, rectangular array. So, I'm going to type AR for array. Okay. Yung command na hindi nyo makakalimutan. Kasi pag nasasaktan kayo, so, array. Never mind. Okay, so I will click this object. Okay, then after that, okay, so I will going to select R for rectangular. Okay, then after that, so the requirements for rectangular is your number of rows and the number of columns. I don't know. The number of columns, these are columns and these are rows. And the distance between the columns and the rows. Okay? So, we were going to manipulate that here on the command line. So first, we will going to set the rows. Okay, so R for rows. So we will going to type ilan daw yung rows na kakailanganin mo. So, na-calculate ko na to guys eh. So, this is 1,000. This is 100, 100. So, that is 1,000 minus 200. That is 800. And this is 100. Okay, yung thickness ng ating 3D object here. So, that is 800 divided by 8. So, that would, that's 800 divided by 100. That is 8. So, the number of rows that we will be needing is 8. Okay? So, yan. Then after that, nagtatanong siya kung ano yung distance. So, we all know that the distance is calculated from this point to this point. So, in order for us to have a close yung ano natin, yung table natin, so we were going to put a distance ng 100. There you go. Then, hindi naman natin to kailangan yung iba. So, these are columns. So, you are going to type COL for columns option. Okay, then you are going to put 1. There you go. Then, accept. Enter. Okay, so there you go. So, you have your table. Hindi pa tayo tapos. Okay? Hindi pa tayo tapos, guys. Pero may table na tayo. Pwede na yan. Pero lagyan pa natin ng konting design. Okay, so we were going to put some design here in our table. Okay, then as we check on the list of commands that we have here, so we are done with extrude. You're done with mirror, copy, or rotate, move. Connect to nearest, or press pull, array, union. Okay, so subtract na lang. Okay, kulang tayo na subtract. Okay, so what you are going to do here first is we will going to copy this tabletop here sa baba. Okay, so ito lang pala i-copy ko. Sige, copy ko na lang to. Copy ko siya pababa. Sa base point method na ako guys. Yan. Dito na lang ilagay sa ano. Or I'll put 400. 400. Okay. There you go. Okay. So, yan siya. Palitan natin to. Yan. So, mag-create ako dito ng ano. Box na lang. Okay, so 50. Yan. So, meron akong box. Ay, wag lang 50. Gawin natin around 20 lang. So, gamitan natin ng press pull. Yan. So, lagay natin 50 yun, di ba? So, 30. So, yan. Okay. There you go. Then, okay, pangit naman pag ganito yung itsura, di ba? Yan. Yan, di ba? So, para siyang blurred. Para siyang blurred or nag-error or something. So, we were going to subtract. Okay? Isa-subtract natin to dito. Diba? So, how to do that? Okay, to subtract. So, what you are going to do here is medyo baliktad siya sa other CAD softwares. Nandito yung subtract, guys. Okay, subtract. You are going to select first this object. Yan. Yung apat na to, isa-select mo yan. Yan o. Isa-select mo to. Then after that, mag-enter ka. Okay, tapos isa-select mo to. Okay. Ay, sorry. It should be, ano pala, exploded. Okay? You're going to explode this. Kasi naka-group pa sila sa array. Ulitin ko Okay? It should be exploded muna kasi naka-one group kanina sa array yun eh. Okay, so, subtract. So, select mo to. Ayan. Enter. Tapos, select mo yung mga objects na to. And you're going to select this. Enter. Okay, there you go. So, yan, tingnan nyo. Yan. O, diba? Galing. So, diba? Nakasubtract siya kasi pag binaliktad mo, and let's say, binaliktad mo. Yan. Pag inuna mo to, yan. Pag inuna mo to, tapos, let's say, sinunod mo to. Ito yung mangyayari. Ito naman siya. Ganyan siya. Yan o. Nakita nyo? Okay. So, nakita nyo yung difference? Do you see the difference? Okay. So, baka meron tayong mga foreigner na listener. Okay. So, so yan. So, balik natin. Go. Yun, balik natin. Okay, so subtract natin ulit guys. Unahin natin to. Yan, tapos enter, tapos select po tong apat. Yan, ay sorry, baliktad. Balik ko ah. Okay, balik natin sa dati. At least sa BricsCAD, nababalik mo pa sa dati. Ay, dami kong orbit na ginawa. Ayaw nga pala, okay na siya. Okay, so, yun. So, subtract mo, so select mo tong apat. Yan, enter, tapos select mo tong apat na paa. Yan, there you go. So, yan na siya. Ay, nawala yung ano natin. Ginawang box dito. So, I'll create again a box. So, I'll put 20. Yan. Okay, so there you go. Then, actually, tapos na yung ano natin. Yung 9 commands that you needed in order to get started in 3D modeling in BricsCAD. Okay? Pero, lagyan natin ng bonus konti because this discussion is quite short for now. So, para hindi naman magmukhang boring yung ating 3D model, lagyan natin ng materials. Okay? So, bonus. Okay, so let's put the materials, okay? So, we have here paint. Here, render materials. Okay, yung parang paintbrush na ano na icon. Okay. So, limited lang yung material natin ngayon. Okay, maybe next time we can elaborate more. Okay. So, let's go for the wood. Yan. So, pwede mo na maisa-isahin to, you know. Ayan, lagay kayo isa-isa. Pero kung ikaw yung klase ng tao na ano, tinatamad, pwede mo naman to i-select lahat. Tapos click mo to. O, tapos, di ba? Ganun na ka-simple yun. Okay. Same here. So, you're going to select this. Or click, yes, you're going to select this. Yan. So, simply press tab. Press tab. There you go. Wait. There you go. Ibayin natin to. Gawin natin tong ano. Lagyan natin ng metal. Grabe ang konti naman ng metal dito. Ano yung pwede dito? Colors na lang. Okay? So, let's put color blue. And tribute na lang kay Noy Noy ngayon. So, let's put yellow. There we go. Yan. Then, here, so I'm going to explode this. Then after that, so, lalagay ko dito is glass. There we go. Lang pangit. Okay, so let's put the wood na lang guys. Okay, so I'll just put another wood. So na yung maganda dito. Okay, so limited lang yung wood natin. Okay, so ito na lang. Okay, there you go. And this one, so let's put a glass here. Ayan, so glass. Ayan. Okay, so ayan. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, so for today's topic, I think we're done. Okay, so I repeat, in order for you to start 3D modeling in BricsCAD, you'll be needing to learn these commands here. So that's extrude, mirror, copy, rotate, move, connect in nearest, press, this is push pull, okay, array, subtract, and yun, this is bonus. Actually, um, in order for you to completely utilize, or in order for you to be faster in 3D modeling in BricsCAD or in other CAD softwares, you really need to learn most, or as possible, all of the 3D modeling commands in order for it to be faster. Because if you are using the right tool, okay, on 3D modeling, so it will really contribute on your speed on 3D modeling in BricsCAD in other softwares. Okay, but if you are just starting in 3D modeling, so you can start with these commands. Okay, practice with these commands, and then after that, try to explore the other commands related to these commands. Okay, so yan, so step by step lang. So walang expert na ano, or you cannot really jump from beginner to expert. Okay, so you need to what do you call this, you need to go step by step. Okay, so from beginner, from simple commands to advanced, to moderate and advanced commands, and try to apply that all in all in your 3D modeling. Okay, so in that way, so I'm sure that you will going to master any CAD softwares, especially BricsCAD. Okay, so that's all for today's discussion. Thank you guys for listening for my live today, brought to you by CADinCloud and BricsCAD. Okay, so I will be ending my discussion and turn you over to Miss Angeline. Okay, so thank you. God bless and bye.
Thank you so much, sir. If you have any question, you can comment in our live stream today or post in our official Facebook group, BricsCAD Users Philippines. Thank you for joining, everyone.
Thank you guys.
BricsCAD is computer-aided design software for people who build things. It's the best choice for drafters, designers, architects, and engineers. It's highly compatible with everything you already know. It's based on industry standard DWG for both 2D drafting and 3D modeling. BricsCAD leverages the power of artificial intelligence to help you work faster and more accurately. Hundreds of third-party applications run on BricsCAD to power your workflows. BricsCAD is a design platform that runs as one product, end-to-end. BricsCAD BIM is a unique CAD-accurate building information modeling system that keeps design first. BricsCAD Mechanical brings a familiar workflow to mechanical assembly design, and it works with BricsCAD BIM to enable the design and documentation of manufactured building products. No other CAD vendor can deliver on this promise. BricsCAD is cost-effective. A BricsCAD perpetual license is half the price of a yearly subscription to that other CAD program. Try BricsCAD today.